What's up everyone? Today I'm down at Century BMW and behind me is a 2019 BMW X5. Huge thanks to them for providing this SUV for me today. I'll have a link to their website down in the description below. The model that we're looking at is the Xdrive40i. It's finished off in Arctic Gray Metallic with an MSRP just over $74,000. Under the hood is a 3-liter twin-power turbocharged inline V6. This is only paired to the 8-speed automatic transmission with steering wheel mounted paddle shifters. This engine produces 335 horsepower at 5,500 RPM and 330 pound-feet of torque as low as 1,500 RPM. It features the Xdrive all-wheel drive system, weighs around 4,800 pounds, it can do 0 to 60 in 4.3 seconds, and the quarter mile at 13.6 seconds at 101 miles an hour. Its top speed is 155 miles an hour, and with a fuel capacity of 21.9 gallons, you can expect the MPG to be 20 in the city and 26 on the highway. The wheelbase measures 117.1 inches. It has an overall length of 194.3. The width is 78.9. It has a height of 69 inches and ground clearance is at 8.7 inches. Starting up front with the traditional kidney style shaped grille, it's finished off in chrome. There's a forward facing camera in the lower section of it, along with 6 forward facing parking sensors in the lower section of the bumper. This comes with the upgraded LED laser headlights along with LED daytime running lights. There's fog lights in the lower section of the bumper along with more gloss black trim pieces. The hood also has a new design protruding into the center portion of the grille, and there's very clean yet aggressive lines running throughout the front of the vehicle. Moving to the side, this features the upgraded M-style 21-inch wheels with a nice 5 V-spoke style design to them. They also have a nice two-tone design finish. This has 4-wheel disc brakes in all 4 corners, two-tone style side mirrors that are half body colored and half gloss black. They are heated, power folding, feature the integrated turn signal, and also have a camera underneath each side. There's more gloss black trim pieces surrounding the windows and very great contoured lines running down the side of the vehicle. And finishing up in the rear with the integrated spoiler and third brake light, the wiper blade is in the lower section of the glass to help improve visibility. This comes standard with LED taillights, a power liftgate, a backup camera with 6 parking sensors. There's fog lights placed on either side of the liftgate. This has more color contrast in the lower section of the bumper with dual exhaust, and with the towing package, it can tow up to 7,200 pounds. So that sums up the exterior walk around on this 2019 BMW X5. Comment down below, what do you guys think of this SUV? This is the first one from BMW that I've checked out, and I really like it. Especially this one, it has the M Sport package on it, which gives you the really cool wheels. There's a couple other features on the inside, which we'll get to here soon. But overall, I really like the exterior design. But now with the key, we'll go ahead and check out the interior. You have unlock, the BMW logo is lock. You have your power liftgate and then your panic button, of course. But with the key on me, I'll just place my hand in the door handle. You'll hear it automatically unlock. The door panel has very nice white leather on the armrest. You have all of the automatic up and down windows with your side mirror controls and the power liftgate. A few seat memory adjustments with the aluminum release handle behind that and your lock and unlock. There's some wood trim beneath that, along with a 16-speaker Harman Kardon sound system. A lot of storage space in the lower section of the door. Moving inside now to the white leather seats. These are heated and ventilated. They have nice stitching running down them, along with adjustable bolstering support using this top button right here. The front section of the seat is adjustable too. You can just pull that forward or back if you'd like. They do offer a 16-way power adjustability and 4-way power lumbar support. Once inside, we're greeted with a fully wrapped black leather M-style steering wheel. It features aluminum trim pieces running throughout it. On the right side, we have all of your radio controls with volume and tuning, along with your Bluetooth and hands-free voice controls. This is a heated steering wheel, and then on the left side, we have all of the cruise control buttons. This also features the steering wheel mounted paddle shifters. They are finished off in aluminum with a very nice feel to them. To the left of the steering wheel, there's a little cubby storage pocket. You have all of your adjustments for the headlights, parking lights, and fog lights, along with the brightness for the gauges. There's one air vent with some more aluminum trim pieces. Coming back to the center, we'll take a look at the first 12.3-inch screen. And with the electronics on now, you'll see on the left side is your miles per hour along with the fuel gauge, your trip distance, and clock. You have your odometer right in the middle, and then on the right side is the tach, the outside temperature, which driving mode that you're in. Currently we are in comfort. you have an MPG readout along with the engine temperature to the far right. And then moving to the center, there's a speaker up on the top. And now we'll take a look at the second 12.3-inch touchscreen navigation screen. All of the different settings in this screen are very easy to use. As I mentioned, it is a touch screen, so you can pinch to zoom on your navigation and go through all of these settings on the left. I'm going to be using the rotary dial down in the middle. So above that you have media, home, map and navigation. There's your phone along with the rotary dial that you can click on to go into whatever you'd like. There's back and an option button behind that. So with it on the home screen right now, I'm going to click on the right side of the center dial, and now I can scroll between navigation, music, and phone. You can see your data, traffic information, your compass, and clock. And then there are 2 blank settings here for anything that you'd like to put there. Going back to the top on the left side is your media. So I'll just use the rotary dial to click into that. And then we can go back, we can scroll down to your phone, so you can configure everything there that you need to. Going back to navigation, we can pull that up full screen, along with hitting map down in the center here. We'll bring that up full screen. Again, you can pinch to zoom. Going back to home again, we can scroll down to car, so you can go into your vehicle status along with settings and driver profiles. And then at the far bottom is apps, so any apps that you have installed and you can go through. So it's very easy to use this system again, and then touchscreen, it swipes very quickly so you can go to exactly what you want. Beneath that screen you have the hazard button along with the intelligent safety. We can turn this on and off or configure it individually. Basically you have your front collision, your lane departure, and the active blind spot. So it's very easy to go into any one of these and you can control if you want it to really help you out or not help you out as much, or turn it completely off. You have an air vent on either side. These are heated seats again. You have all of the AC controls in the middle, where you'd like the air to go and recirc and things like that. This does offer a 4-zone climate control system again, so you have a digital screen here for the driver and passenger. You can control both of the fan speeds on each side, along with adjusting the temperature for each side as well. And then you have a menu button in the center where you can put the AC on or off. And then just clicking on these all the way down, we can shut that completely off. You have more radio and volume controls on the left side, along with presets and tuning for the radio. Beneath that, there's a very nice wood trim piece along with aluminum accents. This is a hidden compartment that we can reveal 2 cup holders with a 12-volt, a USB, and 2 charging stations. There's also a good amount of storage if you need it. Moving behind that now, we have the shifter and all of the buttons for that center screen. Just by clicking the unlock on the left, we can control between drive, neutral, and reverse. With the vehicle in reverse, you can see the 3D camera system pop up. There's a lot of features integrated into this system. We have automatic parking, which will basically help you with parallel parking. Backup assistance, which I will show in the test drive portion of this video. You have a few different camera image settings that you can do. You can turn the lines on and off if you'd like, adjust the contrast, and there are some settings so you can go in and control anything that you'd like to. With this system too, we can pull up some settings from the far left. Just by clicking on parking, you can see that you have a couple cameras that you can pull up. You have the passenger side, the driver's side, we're right in the back again, and then there is a front sensor as well. Going over to 3D view now, you can see the vehicle on the far left here, and this has the gesture control feature. So you can slide your fingers forwards and backwards just above the air vents to see around the vehicle, which is very neat to see. Coming back to the left again, we have a trailer hitch view, so looking straight down. And then there's a car wash view, so you can see a top down of the front to help you pull into a car wash or a parking spot. To the left of the shifter, you have your traction control along with bringing up the rear view camera, parking sensors with the start-stop feature. The engine start-stop button is nicely finished off in aluminum. All of the different driving modes, which I'll go over later in this video. This has an automatic hold assist along with the parking brake and a downhill assist feature. Moving to the center armrest now, this is a split style, so just by pushing on the aluminum button in the front, along with a good amount of room. Moving over to the glove box now, there's definitely a lot more storage down there if you need it. On the dash, there's more wood and aluminum trim, giving it a really premium feeling interior. We'll take another look at these leather seats. And then up top, this does have a full panoramic sunroof. All of those controls are up in the middle, along with your dome light switches. Now it's time to go ahead and take a look at the rear seating. The door panel is finished off just like up front with more of the white leather. You have aluminum trim pieces and the wood inlays, which look very nice. This is a 5-seater SUV, so we'll go ahead and hop in. Behind both front seats, there's a little bit of storage space. You also have a charging port and a hookup for any attachment that you'd like to put here so you can have a screen showing. There's 2 air vents in the center, and again, this offers a 4-zone climate control system. So we have the fan speed in the center, and then you can adjust the air for each side. They are heated seats too, so you have 3 different settings to use, a few more AC controls on either side, with a little bit of a storage pocket below that and a 12 volt at the very bottom. And with the front seat set at my height, 5'10", I definitely have plenty of legroom. I have about 4 or 5 inches above my head too. And these seats are kind of in a reclined position, so it's very spacious and roomy in the back seats, especially with having the panoramic roof up. Definitely gives you a lot of light into the back seats. Looking at the center portion of the middle seat now, obviously it's an armrest. You have a little bit of storage space behind that, and then 2 cup holders just by pushing on that button. We can also fold this seat completely down, so just by pulling on this tab. So these seats have a 40-20-40 split to them. And just to show you this perspective with both of these seats down, you can again see how much room you have into the back seats. There's a removable cover here, so you can take that off and you have plenty of room. And now it's time to take a look at the rear storage area. Again, you can use the key fob, the button on the inside of the door, or just push on the electronic button up underneath the BMW logo there. This does have a split style liftgate, so when you walk up to the bottom section, you just push on this button here and that will automatically open up. With the back seats up, there's about 32 cubic feet of storage space, and with them folded completely flat, it's about 72 cubic feet of storage space. On the right side, there's a 12 volt. You have a little hanger hook here if you need to use that, and then you can fold these seats down. So just by pulling on that, you can see it automatically fold down. And now when we go to close the liftgate, just by pushing on the upper button, it will automatically close both of them at the same time, and it does it very quickly. So now it's time to get the X5 out on the road now. I am thoroughly impressed so far with all of the technology that this car has to offer. One thing that I want to show you guys, which is very cool, is the backup assist. So going into the center screen here, clicking on backup assistance, and then putting it into drive now, it's going to calculate the route that I'm taking right now. So if you have like a long driveway or something, and you're taking a left turn, and then we're going around this pole making a right turn, let's say this is your driveway or something that you do a lot. When I go to back up now, basically, I'm just going to control the brake. So you guys see from the outside there, you'll see the steering wheel turn. It's going in the same exact path around this pole here. And again, I'm just monitoring the brake. It's taking the exact path. This is so cool. We have vehicles on all sides of us, and you can even see it on the 360 camera there. I am back to the exact spot that I started, hands-free. A couple things that I didn't mention in the general walk around. This does have the heads-up display, so I'm looking at the speedometer and my miles per hour right now. It also has the gesture control. So as you saw, sliding my hand back and forth to go around the 360 camera, you can also use it for the volume. So you can have your finger going to the left in a circle or to the right in a circle to do the volume up and down for the radio. Moving on to the visibility now, it's what you would expect for an SUV of this size. Very easy to look over your left and right shoulder. I like the glass portion that's on the side and the back. It makes that C-pillar very small. So as you saw with the hands-free controls in the parking lot even, you have a lot of visibility, a lot of driver aids if you need them. It's very easy to maneuver this car. You have the top-down view. So visibility is not really a concern. There's hardly any blind spots. Moving on to the general comfort of driving this vehicle. It has been, ironically, in comfort mode right now. I'm gonna put it over into sport. You'll see both of the 12.3-inch screens change to red, which is cool to see. We can put it into Sport Plus and Sport Individual. I'm gonna keep it in Sport Plus right now, pop it over into manual mode. We'll use the paddle shifters here. Whew. Definitely gets up and moves. It's not crazy loud. It's definitely well insulated on the inside, which is very nice. But it's a smooth ride in sport mode. Putting it over into Eco Pro now, everything will turn blue, and you also have Eco Pro Individual. So giving it a little bit of gas in Eco now, you can definitely tell a difference. It's wanting to save your MPG, and it still gets up to speed. It's not as quick as it was in sport mode, so it's nice to see there is a difference, a functional difference. You still can, however, use the paddle shifters. So far in all of these different driving modes, I have just seen a difference with the power, but it's absorbing all of these bumps very well. Even the bumps in the center of the road here, you can hardly feel them. So whatever mode you're in, the suspension is going to give you a nice, soft, and comfortable ride. You have these very nice leather seats that have adjustable bolstering to them. So it's a very comfortable seating position to be in. I could see this being a good daily driver. And then this steering wheel has pretty thick sides on both of it. So you can definitely have a good grip on the steering wheel. Very comfortable and smooth, and this leather has a good feel to it as well. So overall, being a daily driver, it's so comfortable. I love all the materials on the inside too. There's wood inlays, aluminum. Taking the vehicle on a couple twisty roads here now. Handles very well. Brakes do a good job coming down this downhill right-hand turn. You can feel a little bit of body roll. It is a heavy SUV, that's to be expected. It took those bridge bumps very well. So I think that about sums up my walk-around review and test drive of the 2019 BMW X5. What do you guys think of this SUV? I'm pretty blown away with the technology that it has to offer. So a huge shout out again to Century BMW for providing this vehicle for me today. I'll have all their information down in the description below. If you guys enjoyed that video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next video.